Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then welcome to the channel. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different in the form of a first impression video. I haven't done one of these at all, but since I'm getting a lot of requests to check out a few games, then I thought I would just use this format as to essentially discover what these games are about. And today we're going to be playing Darfall, the demo of it, because it does have a demo on Steam, which is always nice to see. To me, it signals confidence, essentially. But yeah, thank you very much for the suggestion. I'll leave all the credits in the video description. And today we're just going to be playing as much as we can, probably an hour or so. I don't know how much the demo has to offer. And we'll just see if this is worth picking up. And if it is, then I'm definitely going to be picking it up and making more videos on it. Okay, now this is about as first impression as it gets. I don't mess around. I just finished downloading the game and I just started recording as it's launching. So let's check out the options. Mostly display, I just want to see what's up. Full screen, that's good. VSync, don't need. SSAO, not sure. Okay, 144 Hertz, that's good. Colorblind mode, always nice to see for those who are in need of it. Accessibility is always super important, fantastic. Shadow distance, let's put it too far. Grass distance, let's put it too far. Let's put it to the test, see how it runs. I just checked out the screenshots and videos. I don't think it's going to be that demanding of a game, but whatever, we'll see. Okay. So we don't have campaign available in the demo, no problem. We do have survival and scenario editor, that's interesting. Let's check out survival. So this is a hybrid of a lot of things, just based on the description on the Steam page. You know, it's like an RTS game, but it has some hero elements, some RPG elements, some wave defenses. Interesting. Survival mode, the continent. The human kingdoms have fallen to the demonic invasions. Entire cities lie in ruin, and the land is overrun with undead corruption. You are tasked with reclaiming the cities and forts, restoring them to their former strength, and turning the tide against the invaders. Okay, maps unlock as you complete previous ones. The further south you progress, the greater the challenge. Each new map brings tougher enemies and longer survival goals, culminating in the ultimate test, the Deadlands. Ooh. Your performance on each map is rewarded with a score. Surviving longer and completing maps with higher efficiency earns you a higher score. Okay. Probably won't be relevant to us at this point. I just want to learn the game. Your first city to reclaim is Edgescar, below the capital city of Throneweld. Okay. Nice. So, oh, there's a lot of maps. Oh, and we can zoom out even more. Can we? Yeah, we can pan the view with mouse button, the mouse cursor I should say. Okay, very interesting. I mean, this is a good selection of maps. I'm pretty sure you can do like a lot of replayability, so that's nice to see. Okay, survive 4 nights, and this is the tutorial mission. Perfect. I was about to say I didn't see tutorial just yet, but it looks like the game does offer a tutorial. Awesome. Biome is grassland and best score is 0, unsurprisingly. Okay, so this is the hero elements, I guess. We have a mage, we have a slayer, beastmaster, engineer, and paladin, and these are locked. We only have the mage available, that's nice. Okay. We use various magic spells and support allies and disintegrate enemies in combat. How nice. A lot of cool abilities. Okay, whatever, let's just jump into it. I'm actually getting more and more interested in this. Looks great so far. Okay, easy, medium, and hard. Well, normally what I would do is just play through all the difficulties, but in the interest of time, I think we're just going to start out with hard, and if I fail horribly, then I'm just going to restart and we'll just keep playing. Okay, our win objective is to survive 4 nights, alternate destroy all portals, and lose condition is losing the keep. Okay, so the keep is the main thing that we need to be focusing on, and we have a tutorial checkbox over here, which is absolutely important. You're about to play the demo on hard, which is designed to be playable up to day 6. By day 6, your base will be destroyed by the undead invaders corrupting the land. Start my doom. How nice, isn't it? Okay, that's kind of funny, honestly, that they introduced the game that way. Okay, we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to be brutally honest about it. I don't want to be bullshitting or anything, so if there's something I don't like, I'm going to call it out, and if there's something I absolutely like, then I'm also going to call that out as well. And like I said, if this is something that you guys are interested in and something that I like playing, then I'm definitely going to pick this up and make more videos on it, because there seems to be a lot of content, so I'm already intrigued by it. Okay, click anywhere to continue. Survival mode overview. You arrive at the ruins of Edgescar. Your journey begins with a single keep, the heart of your new city. The keep is your lifeline. If it falls, the game is over. Defend it at all costs. Yep. Time flows between day and night. Use the daylight to build and explore. Each night, undead forces emerge from the darkness to attack. Their strength increases nightly. Okay. Prepare your defenses to survive the night. Okay. Exploring the map is vital. You'll find new resources, enemy settlements to raid, and valuable loot. Okay, so there is loot in the game. Okay, I wonder if you can, like, you know, boost up your hero that way. Or maybe customize your units. That would be nice. Survive for the required number of days and fend off a massive demonic invasion at the end to claim victory. For an extra challenge, you can locate and destroy all demonic portals on the map. Doing so wins the game instantly and grants a huge score bonus. Okay. You can change individual keybinds later at any point. So these are presets. Hero-centric preset. Move the camera with WASD. Move camera with edge pan. Attack move T plus left click. I'll be honest, I don't know how hero-centric the game is, because if we're just gonna have one hero, the dude we selected previously, then I don't think we're gonna need all this much control over the hero. I'd rather go with the classic RTS approach. Excuse me. Like moving the camera with edge panning and A plus left click as the attack move, stop order. S and use abilities are these ones. I would honestly prefer these apply classic RTS preset. Interesting though that it has some presets and it's pretty nice. I'll be honest. I just don't know, like I said, that which one of these would be better, but we're just about to find out, I think. Okay, so classic RTS preset. Finish. Okay. Wow. So we have a lot of resources by the looks of it. So there's some management aspects to this. We're at day 1. Okay. This gauge tracks the nightly advance of the undead invasions. The skull icons mark the progression of each assault, culminating in the potential for a climactic final invasion. Beautiful writing, that. Okay, we have some time-based control, so we can pause the game. Space to unpause. Perfect. I love it. Might as well pause it in the beginning, right? Just to see what's up. Well, I don't know if these are going to be introduced, but let's just stick to the tutorial, which is right over here. Okay, perfect. Move the camera using the WASD keys. Try it now during play mode. Well, didn't we just set it to... Yeah, because I'm spamming WASD and nothing happens. Because we just set it to the arrow keys. Okay, so they probably might want to change that to be tracking, you know, what the player selects or player binds the keys to. Okay, no worries though. You can rotate the camera using Z and X keys. Well, Z as in if you're in other keyboard layers other than mine. For me it's Y, but at least they even say that there's Z or Y. Perfect. Okay, can I reset it? Otherwise I'm gonna get like horrendous OCD from this. Look, we're a degree off of the... Okay, whatever. Use the mouse wheel to zoom the camera in and out. Nice. And you also get a little indicator of your main hero. That's pretty nice. You can see where he's at. Okay. Left click to select a unit or building. Select your unit by left clicking them.
Rain fire on them.
Yes. Right click to order selected units. So classic RTS, right? Move your hero to a different position. Okay, I might want to unpause for that.
Your order?
Okay. Hire a worker from your keep. So this is our keep. This is what we need to keep alive. And here we can hire a worker. Let's hire a worker. Okay. Select woodcutter from the menu. Place a woodcutter near the trees. Wait for the construction to finish. So here's this big ass red arrow showing us where the building is. I love this, by the way. This is like so straightforward that it even shows you what to click on. That is fantastic. I'm loving that already. Okay, where should we put our little... Maybe over here next to this, whatever this is. Stone? Stone. Okay, let's put it over here. Alright. Now we need to wait for it to finish. So it looks like we don't actually need a worker to build the buildings. It will just build on their own. Assign a worker to the woodcutter. A free worker will then start working. Okay, so this is exactly like Spellforce and Godsworn, right? So you have like worker slots, and you can increase and decrease the amount of workers that should be working on there. And here we have Corwin, who is making his way and turning into woodcutter and chopping trees. Beautiful. Love it. You need houses to hire more workers. Build a house. And then harvest a tree with your hero. Select him and right click on a tree when the cursor changes. Harvesting costs your hero energy, but it will net you extra resources. Your hero gains a small amount of XP from each resource harvested. That is interesting. First, let's build this house. Okay, allows you to hire 2 additional workers. Too close to the keep. Okay, how do you want to do this? Probably want like a nice residential area somewhere over here. Let's put it over here. Okay, too close to build site. So you cannot stack buildings next to each other by the looks of it. So you cannot like wall off your entire base with just buildings. Okay, and this also builds automatically. Good. And now it's checked off. Perfect. Honestly, I'm loving this format that the tutorial offers. Now it says we can chop trees with this guy. And indeed, okay, so that's that does indeed seem like it's going to be a next or a nice amount of extra income. Okay. Okay, and the purple stuff, which is over here, energy. Energy allows your heroes to use their abilities. Energy recharges slowly automatically, so it does consume energy to harvest resources. Okay. Oh, and this is okay. Wow. Okay, wait a second. I just discovered this. So we have an inventory. This is his stuff. We have 30 wood inside, and then we also have an equipment section, jewelry, head slot. It's a hand slot, or probably going to be weapons, chest, feet, and then backpack. Okay, perfect. You are low on food. Hungry units will starve and eventually die, both workers and warriors. Build a vegetable farm and assign a worker to it. Okay, so here's our vegetable farm. Area not lit. Okay, so this is kind of the area we can only build in. This has a growth bonus of plus 21. Maybe it's like a rich land. Okay, let's put it next to the house. Not sure how good that looks. By the way, we don't have any workers, so I think I'm just going to hire an extra one, even though the tutorial didn't tell me to, but we're just going to do that. Because clearly we don't have any dudes to put in this one. Okay, and I'm just going to increase this. Okay, you have collected a resource in your hero's inventory. Return it to the keep with your hero. The resource will be put in storage and can then be used. Okay, so I can... Yes, indeed. The 40 wood disappeared and now it's in our stockpile. Perfect. Okay, you're almost out of stone. Build a quarry near stone veins and assign a worker to it. Okay. Yeah, so it has like a radius. Wait, did I select the correct one? Okay, so it does have a radius. Well, I mean, why not? Let's just put it next to it. We're definitely going to need more workers. I'm going to queue up a few more. Okay. Use your hero to explore the map. Your hero will level up, gain new abilities, and collect better items. Destroy the skull of doom on the map. Check your surroundings. The skull is highlighted by an arrow. Okay. Okay, so we'll just keep one eye on these guys. Let's put one person in there. As for food, let's see, we have 30 food currently. Okay, there's a few more things. Hire and assign at least 2 farmers, 4 woodcutters, and 2 miners to boost your economy. Okay, we're going to do that in just a moment. I mean, we are getting workers ready. Let's put one in the lumber camp, and then no more housing. Okay, let's put down a house. So we're just going to need one more worker for the quarry. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, here's the worker limit. Right, so we have 4 out of 4. We have 0 out of 0 for the military, and then we have idle worker counters. Okay. And here we have our resources: wood, stone, food. The total amount of food of any kind in your storage that can be eaten by your units. When this food runs out, your units will begin to starve and eventually die. Info since last 12 hours. Income is 12. Consumption is 4. And the result is a net positive of 8. Okay, so I'm guessing we don't need that much more farms just yet. Okay, let's move out with our hero. And actually, we do need another farm because that's what the tutorial tells us to do. Okay, well then this house also gets a nice farm. And then we need more workers. And we're actually gonna need even another group of workers to be made as a lumber. I'm gonna put down another house, and then once we have enough wood, I'm gonna put down another woodcutter base. Or we can just chop trees with a hero. I really don't. I'm really scared of the idea of destroying the Skull of Doom. I'm not sure if we can do that just yet. But I mean, we can check it out. That's the Skull of Doom. Okay. Oh, and we're getting attacked by rotten hounds. Can we fight this dude? Well, I mean, it's a little bit hard to tell who's gonna win this. I'm not sure what happens if our hero dies. I'm low on food. Yeah, we don't have enough food to train more workers. Okay. Okay, we won this. That's nice. Oh, but there's another one. Okay, let's just destroy it. Let's just snipe the skull. Oh yeah, we definitely cannot fight this. What is this? Werewolf. Okay. Can we de-aggro it, or is just rip for the hero dude? Okay, we could. Nice. Okay, just gonna run him back. So we need 2 more lumbers. Let's put down another woodcutter base next to the previous one. And then once we have enough food, we can assign some workers over there. Okay, nice. Your hero automatically inspires nearby workers, increasing their work speed. Inspire workers for 10 seconds by moving close to them until the green icon over their head appears. But that's a pretty nice aura. It seems like this, the keep actually restores health. I'm not sure if you read about that, but okay, we can restore the health of our hero, which is nice. And we're still low on food, damn it. No worries. We can build 1 more worker once we have enough food, of course, but we don't have enough food. And plus we cannot make any more farms because I spent all the wood. So yeah, let's just chop some trees with the hero. Let's see what happens. I'm getting scared. Okay. Probably starting this on hard wasn't the best idea, but whatever. We'll stick to it. Level up. Okay, he leveled up. Nice. Wonder what we can do. But first, let's put down another farm. And then we're going to need another worker. The undead are rising. Prepare yourself. Undead will do something, probably attack us. Because essentially we only have our hero to hold them off. This is going to be a little bit problematic, maybe. Okay, Rotten Hound. But I mean, if we're going to be... Yeah, we're going to be healed. Even though we're in combat. So technically, if we stay next to the keep, then we should be fine. Okay. Easy. We just need to aggro them and get them to the keep. Then we should be fine. What is this? Stone. Okay, someone just randomly dropped 12 stone. Okay. I mean, our total production is pretty good. I'm not sure where all that food is going. I mean, we should be at a net positive of 37. Looks like we can queue up villagers even though... Or workers, even though we don't have the resources. That's pretty nice. Hopefully this will start getting produced or trained once we have enough food to do so. Oh, boost your economy with the help of your hero. Harvest 40 wood, 20 stone, and hunt to acquire 10 meat. So it looks like we have other ways of acquiring food. That's nice. Okay, and indeed, yes, another worker is being built. Perfect. Oh my god, we're getting attacked like... Oh my god, 3 of them. Okay, let's put the hero next to the keep. For regeneration purposes, and so far, I mean, this is the first wave. Doesn't look like it's gonna be any kind of trouble, even though we only have a hero. I hope we're gonna get some other units later on. Okay, 1 idle worker can get into this farm. Or actually, no, we don't have enough units because, yeah, I assigned to the lumber camp first. Ooh, we have new boots. Frostweave boots. I mean, this is kind of scary, right? Oh, the keep is lit. Like undead coming from everywhere. Okay, inventory. So now we have these boots. Plus 5 health and plus 15 energy. Let's put this in the boot slot. Perfect. Okay, so this is amazing. We can basically kit up our hero. That's nice. I wonder how many like items we can pick up or where we can get them. Because it looks like these random enemies just drop them. Not sure if there's other way of getting them. You can repair all damaged buildings by pressing the repair all button next to the bottom construction UI. So this one, okay. Oh, this is a new type of enemy. The Crypt Stalker. I mean, probably still won't stand a chance if we're just getting regened. Yep. Okay. Okay, we probably need more housing. Like I said, this is kind of going to be like a residential area. Enemies are nearby, not for long. I mean, we have a ton of wood and stone, actually. Yeah, we can probably start spamming a bunch of villagers. Put some farms over here and then just start producing a ton of villagers. Or laborers, workers. Low on food, is that really the case? I mean, should be at a plus 60, 64. Oh, because, yeah, okay, I see. So because we are essentially like reserving food to build these workers that will take out of our total stockpile. So it is true that just by, you know, just by harvesting food, we have enough to sustain our units. But if we build additional workers, then we're going to be losing out on that food temporarily. But we're going to be consuming that food, I should say. Okay. Wonder if our guy is gonna level up again during this first night. Should be interesting. Plus we have a few stuff we didn't pick up. Okay, let's repair what we can repair. Put one guy into this farm. Although we have so much food production that we actually probably don't even need this many people on food at the moment. Wood seems to be a problem. It always is in these games, is you run out of food and you're just basically capped on everything that you can do because you cannot build the things you would need to build more workers to produce more wood or more resources in general. So I'll probably focus on a lot of wood, even though the game didn't tell me to. But that's usually the case. Running out of wood is just like the end. Okay, now the sun seems to be coming up. Which means we survived the first night. Perfect. Okay, so far I'm loving it. Yeah, I should probably talk about like what are my first impressions. Loving the graphics. This is not as like anime cartoon-ish, which would piss me off. This is like a nice blend between realistic and like StarCraft, Warcraft, StarCraft 2, Warcraft 3. So perfect. Love that you can harvest resources. You have all these game mechanics. There's probably a lot more that we haven't discovered just yet. Hero mechanic, pretty good. Would love to see like where we will actually end up with all these kits. And it did say we have some abilities. I'm not sure how we can unlock that just yet. We'll see. Plus this resource harvesting with the hero is an interesting twist. Let's just pick these up. Oh, and we're getting attacked by this werewolf again. I'm looking at how much damage it's doing and how much damage we are doing. We're probably going to lose this fight, so I'm just going to run back. Okay, so we picked up some hide and also tattered robe, plus 7 health, energy, and magic damage. And you can equip with right mouse button. You cannot unequip with right mouse button. Okay, that's half success. Oh, we have one unassigned worker. Let's create another woodcutter base. Now, what's interesting is it doesn't seem to be any kind of penalty for essentially stacking the woodcutter bases next to each other. It's not like, you know, one woodcutter base will essentially like take control over this area of trees and not leave anything for the other ones. You can just stack them on top of each other, which is interesting. Okay, build storage near your woodcutter to speed up resource delivery. Okay, so that is over here. Workers haul resources and store them in this building. Okay, so is this like a drop-off point, or it works like in city management games, you know, where you would have... Well, how would this look good? Plus you can rotate with R. Okay, let's put it over there. So I'm not sure if there's like an actual storage mechanism, like in most of these like city builder games, you know, where you would have a stockpile of resources here and a stockpile of resources over there, and if you run out of them over here, then they would have to grab the resources from the other location. Or is this like a general drop-off point like in Age of Empires? I mean, I don't see this actually... It does say storage, but I don't see it actually having any kind of materials inside it. Okay, let's continue with the tutorial by chopping some trees and then mining with our hero, because I'm really... That's been there for ages. Lamps provide light in the darkness. Okay, lamps also extend the territory where you can build. Yeah, because so far it's kind of like the Zerg creep. That's probably the dumbest analogy so far, but whatever. Is that you can only build in your near vicinity, and it looks like these can extend it. Yeah, so it cannot be built outside, so you have to like continuously expand the area where you can build. But this is the way you can extend it. Okay, your units in the dark, workers are slower and warriors are weaker. Okay, so there is another aspect to actually lighting up the area, and not just that fact that you can build in different places, but also your units will be more efficient. Okay, well, where should we put this? Probably in the edge of town, you know. It's 45 woods, it's not the end of the world. I just light up all four corners. Let's put one over here, and then we'll put one in our little like residential area. Okay, let's build more workers, but we cannot because mana orb didn't even pay attention that we needed mana orbs to create workers, because you do have the food, you just don't have the mana orb. Where the hell do you get mana orbs from? Magical energy that can be extracted from enemies upon death, mostly undead. Can also be crafted at the altar. Used to summon units from home and for other magical purposes. Well, exactly. What's the altar? Lamps consume charcoal while lit during the night. Build a charcoal burner to produce charcoal. Okay. Look at how many buildings we can build. I mean, this is insane. Here we haven't discovered all of these. Yeah, there's like a ton of content already. I love it. Love it. Too close to a house. Okay. I mean, it would make sense, I think, to put the charcoal burner next to the forest area. Let's put one over here. Requires energy. Okay, so he's out of energy. What if you move him closer to the keep? Will that boost his energy? Does look like. Yep. Okay. Just gonna get some energy and go back to mining some stone. Okay, produce 10 charcoal from the charcoal burner. Okay. 10. Nice. We only need 10 more stone from this guy, and then we need to hunt. Wonder what we can hunt.
Your order?
Okay, so that's 20 out of 10. 20 out of 20. Beautiful. Oh, maybe we can hunt this deer. Wonder what the hunting looks like. Okay, you just attack it with magic, and for some reason it decides to attack you with... Okay. Okay, so standard stuff. So it's literally an enemy, but you're hunting it. And yes, we acquired 14 meat out of that one, plus some bones and some hide. Okay. Let's bring it back to the keep.
Arcane winds guide.
Drop it off. Perfect. Okay, produce 10 charcoal. That's in progress. Then we have idle workers. Okay, what do we need? You have new equipment in your inventory. Open your inventory, then drag and drop the item into the appropriate slot to give your hero bonuses. We already done that, but thank you very much. Okay, nice. Well, we have one idle worker. I'm not sure where we should send him, because we have a ton of food. We have an insane amount of stone, and we have a good amount of wood. Okay, reach level 2 with your hero. Kill enemies around the map to gain experience. Enemies drop resources and loot. These can be of help. Yes. Level progress is visible in the bottom left corner of the screen inside the hero frame. Okay, so this orb, essentially. So we're at level 3. Okay, you can also automate the production of your resources. You know, I'm just going to pause the game at this point. There's way too many stuff. Okay, you can automate. You can also automate the production of your resources. Locate charcoal at the top of the bar, on the top bar. Then click the arrow. Increase the auto produce threshold to 12. When the resources in the storage falls below the set threshold, the buildings will auto produce it. Okay, I see. So currently we have 20 because we have built 10 plus we probably started with 20. But I can set how much of this resource should be kept in your storage at all times. Okay. So set it to 12. Perfect. And we can probably do this for everything else. Yeah. Although currently we're not producing like mana orbs or what is this? Plank, stone brick, or stone. Although in the case of these two, I'm not entirely sure what these would imply because we're like directly harvesting them. Okay, we'll see. Yes, I already said it. Okay, and hero gains experience. Oh, wait, this is a new one. Your hero gains experience and levels as he kills enemies. Unlock new spells from the spell book. Oh, it's right here. My blind ass didn't see it. Okay, wow. So we have the ability book at the top and we also have the perk book. Okay, let's see. The ability book, rank 1 stuff. Arcane Beam, Freezing Nova, Fireball, Arcane Strength. Increases the damage of nearby enemy units by 20% for 6 seconds. We don't have any friendly units, unfortunately. Creates a healing halo on the ground that restores 20 health per second to units within. The healing halo lasts 6 seconds. Okay, and Inferno creates a 3-meter wide inferno on the ground that burns enemies for 9 magic damage, each 1 second. The inferno lasts 10 seconds. Lots of good options. Should we go with the classic arcane build or some freezing stuff? I mean, I would love to freeze them, honestly. Although all of these are good. Well, I don't really want to pick up these two just yet, because we don't have any friendly units. Let's go with the Freezing Nova. Okay, and that's going to be our Q ability. Interesting. Okay, perk book. Wow. Increases amount of resources your hero gains by from harvesting by 20%. Increases hero resource harvesting speed. Okay, so this harvesting speed. Experience gain from harvesting. Gets a 20% chance to obtain twice the usual number of mana orbs from looting. Now, considering that we are completely out of mana orbs, I would actually go with this one. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff here that's actually amazing. Doubled loot. Hero inspiration range and... Okay, so there's like a ton of stuff. I don't want to take you guys' time up by reading all of this, but this is actually fantastic. Magic damage, attack speed, attack damage, health. Okay, but I'm gonna go with the mana orb because we're completely out of them. Okay. You can use your spell by either clicking its icon or pressing the associated key. So you can press Q and it will... Okay, beautiful. Like MOBA style casting. Love it. Mana orbs are magical... Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Mana orbs are magical energy that can be extracted from graves, animals, and enemies upon death. They can also be crafted at the altar using bones. Okay, I still don't know what the altar is, but that means that this is kind of the incentive to go out and explore and start attacking enemies. We have a chest. Sacrifice resources to open a chest. Oh, this charcoal. Shit. No, let's sacrifice 59 wood. Ooh. Crow speaker. Oh, we just automatically attack the boar. Okay, nice. That's exactly what we need. Okay, we get 3 mana orbs from that, I see. Beautiful. And we need to gain 10 in total. Okay. First of all, we have plus 8% healing and magic damage. We can equip it as a weapon. What's this? Also, there's some stuff on the ground that you can just randomly pick up. Okay, what is this? Iron Fist.
Where wisdom leads, I follow.
Uh-oh, we're in a bit of a problem. Freezing Nova's on cooldown. This is gonna be very close. Maybe a little bit micro.
Yes.
Okay, that was kind of close, not gonna lie. So that's some bones. And we have another tattered robe, which seems to be the same one as we have right now. Okay, let's head back home, and it's almost nighttime, so we're gonna be screwed again. So we have 7 man orbs. We need a little bit more. Build a carpenter to produce planks. Okay. Let me put this next to our other wood production facilities, like so. So far we have built the house, lamps, storage. We could maybe put a storage next to our workers, and we still have 1 idle worker. God damn it. Let's make a farm. Assign that worker. Later we can unassign him. Okay, produce 15 planks. Select the carpenter, hold shift and left click the plank icon to increase by 10. Okay, so there are some multipliers. Increase it by 10. Can I hold control to increase it by 5? Nope. Okay, so it's like 10 or 1. Increase it, no worries. That's perfectly fine. This is the altar. Holy shit. Burns bones to summon man orbs. This is exactly what we need. But we need stone bricks for that. Which I assume is built by the stonemason that's in the parentheses right there. If it is, then that is beautiful tip. I love it when you have like resources that you don't yet know where they come from, but it tells you what to build in order to produce those resources. It's very nice. Library, outpost, tavern, road. You need to move faster by walking on road. It only costs 2 stone. What if I just... Okay, we can make a nice looking... Can make a nice looking town out of this one. Maybe this is an absolute waste of stone, but at least it looks good, right? Okay, and let's grab like a main road. It's coming to this location. Okay, that looks amazing, man. Cannot wait to build like these big kind of fortress-like areas. Okay, so we're building planks. We can also build a bow used for hiring archer units. Used to craft tools. So technically you need to like separately build the weapons before you can get those units. Like for example archers. Wow. Okay, get frozen. Now what's interesting actually is the fact that they don't drop mana orbs during the night. Right, because we have killed so many units during the previous night and we didn't get a single mana orb out of it. At least it seems. Okay, indeed our hero is moving real fast. Nice.
Magic, strike forth.
Okay, this is perfect. Because it slows them down, freezes them for a limited amount of time so we can take them out. Perfect.
Spell for your thoughts.
And we're still in the middle, next to the keep, so we're not even taking damage. We want to like gather both of them. Let's attack the other one. Freeze them together. Beautiful. Okay, and we're almost to level 4. Nice. How's our plank production going? Just done. Okay, but we also need some... I'm not sure why the charcoal is actually blinking. It says -3, but... So are we like producing 3 less than we need? So I should just bump this up to 15 and that should be good.
At your service.
I'm not entirely sure, because the food screen, right, this is like super straightforward and amazing. Tells you how much you're making, tells you how much you're consuming, and then tells you the result. But here, I don't know why this is blinking. Like, is 12 not enough, even though we didn't even get close to 0? And was that -3? And now it's no longer blinking. So maybe it was the case, but it's still -3, except this time it's not actually blinking. So it starts blinking when it's at 12 and stops blinking when it's at 13, but I honestly don't know why. So this could probably use a nice little tooltip. Okay. So we still don't have enough mana orbs to create more units, but that's okay. I mean, we're just gonna keep defending and moving forward with the tutorial, I guess. Build a stonemason to produce some stone bricks. Okay, that's exactly what we need for the altar, by the way. Stone bricks. I mean, this could be like a production area. Okay, and we leveled up. Let's check out the skill book. Skill book. Okay, abilities. Okay, so for the next stage of Freezing Nova, we need 2 skill points, and we only have 1. So, we could wait for another skill point, or we can pick up a second ability. Now, I think picking up a second ability would be nice, because we can freeze with the Freezing Nova, and then maybe pick up the Fireball to deal some extra damage. For example, over here, if these guys actually aggro onto me, I can freeze all of them, and then just cast the Fireball, which is W. Okay, except I'm probably gonna die because there's like so many units over here. Okay, so there is a little bit of micro that is needed. Maybe our little regeneration isn't even gonna be enough. But once we fight off these two, I'm just gonna chill over here. Okay, just a little bit. There was a skeletal archer. This is a new enemy. I haven't seen that before. It's a big range. Yeah, I think this is nice. You can freeze them and then just attack them with... Plus they can burn while being frozen. It's even better. Oh, they're attacking my lamps. Not my lamps, please. Okay, we need 5 stone bricks. Okay, I'm gonna freeze that one while we're fighting this guy. And we could probably even aggro those two. Only aggroed one of them. Under attack. Yeah, we're gonna need some more dudes, for sure. Because this is starting to get hectic. Yeah, note to self, probably don't do another first impression video on the highest difficulty. Not the best idea. Okay, let's aggro them next to the keep. Maybe aggro this guy next to the keep, because these are kind of easy to take out. Okay. I mean, microing these units doesn't really do all that much. You can probably save like 1 hit. Because now it gets a hit off. Yeah, we can save the amount of time it takes for the normal attack to essentially reload. And be able to attack again. Okay. At this point, it seems like it's better to just try to save the buildings, because this guy is essentially immortal underneath the keep. He also gains back his energy. Okay. Nice. That's the second night survived. Okay. So far so good. Loving how this base is starting to turn out, or this village, little town, whatever. Set how much of this resource should be kept in storage. Reserve 50 wood using the arrow and plus buttons at the top of... Okay, well, I mean, we can do that. I just still... By the way, does shift work here as well? It does. Perfect. So that reserves 50 wood, but like, what does that mean? Like... Unless I'm like excessively trying to build... Maybe that is the case. Hold on, let me just pause this for a quick thought. So maybe this is useful if I were to just spam like an insane amount of charcoal. Like, let's say I select to build 500 charcoal, which I clearly don't have enough wood for. Then I can maybe reserve 50 wood for future use that won't be turned into charcoal. And same with planks. I can maybe select like a shit ton of planks over here. But if we reach this 50 limit of wood, then it's not going to go below that. Because this would make a lot more sense if you could like infinitely produce a resource. So for example, I could like make the charcoal production be infinite, right? Like if there's enough wood, then just build some charcoal. Same with planks. If there's enough wood, build some planks. But since I'm the one that's actually triggering the building of these resources, well, technically not, because I can also select it up here. Okay, yeah, actually this can be useful. Okay, nice. Build palisades to defend your city against invasions. Position your palisades strategically around the city to protect your vital buildings and workers. Okay. Oh. So here we have the defensive structures. Okay, we have palisade walls, wooden gate, stone wall, stone gate, spikes. Ballista. Shoots a deadly bolt at all nearby enemies. Towers. A sturdy defensive structure that fires rocks at enemies dealing splash damage. Explosive barrel. Explodes when triggered, damaging nearby enemies. And barracks. Trains military units and increases your military cap. Okay, so this thing over here. Oh, I see. Okay. So, I mean, we could do like an initial surrounding of our base. This is gonna look even better. Yeah, this looks amazing. Okay, maybe like a door over there to the wilderness. Okay, there's some natural defense. That's good. Maybe we want to leave from this direction. And then just close this up. So this is going to be our initial base. And then we can just move further. Okay. Amazing. Now we really got to start moving out to get some mana orbs. Plus now we have some abilities, right? So we can just take on more fights. Like for example, this guy. Freeze his ass and then burn his ass. Like so.
Perfect. Yes.
So like I said, microing does make sense if you want to wait for that reload time to essentially happen. Okay, that's 3 mana orbs. Okay, and that progressed our little tutorial. Okay, now we could build another house. Can we fit a house over there? Yes, beautiful. Completely unintentional, but that was beautiful. And then let's build 2 more workers. I'm not sure where I would set those workers to. I'm probably gonna go with the altar next because we have 8 bones over here. So this left hand side seems to be like this one-time pickup type of things. Like bones, the fur, hide, and the meat. So these are the things that we looted.
On the move. Fine.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go off script and grab an altar. We need 10 more stone bricks for that. Let's build that. I mean, we have so many basic resources that we don't really need to conserve them at all. Idle workers, yes indeed. I mean, we have so much food that I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna put one in that lumber camp. And then another one. I mean, we could... I mean, out of the 3 basic resources, still lumber is doing the worst, so we could put down another woodcutter camp. And actually, I just realized one thing, that these, like, more advanced production buildings don't actually require workers. Like the carpenter, stonemason, charcoal burner, these don't actually require workers to be put inside them. Only the actual production sites that are next to deposits. Interesting. Okay, so far so good. Beautiful. Only problem is our lamps are kind of out of the defensive area. But that's okay. Oh, sorry. Move your hero to the keep until the salvage icon appears in your inventory. Or technically next to the inventory, whatever. Salvage unused equipment from your inventory to gain materials. Okay, so you can break down useless stuff. So that gave us a hide and a fur. Okay. Build a ballista. Now we're getting serious. Except we cannot because we don't have enough planks. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is, right? If I always want to have enough planks to build a ballista and stone bricks, then I would set the stone bricks to 4 and the ballista to 15, or the planks to 15. And in theory, what this will do is this will automatically start producing these 2 resources until we have enough. Because I want to always have enough to build down a to build a ballista. Plus we can also build barracks. Should we build a barracks? Yeah. Let's go off script once more. I think this should be nice because we can go around it. Okay. Beautiful. And we'll see what kind of units we can build. Okay. Oh, someone was down here. Werewolf.
battle.
Okay, the abilities are making it far easier than the normal magic attack.
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be 3 mana orbs, perfect. And this is a giant rat. I think we can finish this off. Man, they did a ton of damage, holy shit.
Done.
Okay, we looted a bunch of stuff, that's nice. Seems like food-wise we're not going to be in any kind of trouble anytime soon. Okay, so this is the barracks and we have an insane amount of units, and these also cost mana orbs. Okay, we really need this altar. Stonemason. Let's grab 10 more stone before we drop this ballista, because I really want this altar. We already have 15 bones. I want to use them. Okay. Plus we have some more bones around the place. I love that you can just randomly find stuff around the place. That's also very nice. Here's some bones, let's pick it up. And here's some berries or whatever. What are these called? This weren't even... like, just in general vegetables, okay. But these are berries, yes.
Magic. Strike forth.
Okay, some even more bones. So yes, we definitely need this altar. What's this? That's also stone.
Order.
Not sure how far we can expand, or we should expand. Okay, we went a little bit off script, so that's why we're a little bit delayed on the tutorial, but it's okay. Okay.
Perfect.
I wonder if I should just start putting down more of these advanced buildings, like stonemasons and carpenters. Plus we have an idle worker. Yep, I wanted to put that guy in here. I'm not sure if that will actually speed up the process of building. I hope it does. Can I delete this? What's this? Upgrade all selected structures. Destroy. So far so good. Yep, because I want to build a carpenter. Shit. Another one. And another stonemason. Like I said, I'm not sure if this will actually speed up the process of building those materials, but hopefully it will. And now it's raining. We can just wall right behind it. Okay.
With wisdom I move.
Okay, we dropped out the meat. Perfect, and now we can start building our ballistas. Now where should we put these guys? I mean, this will defend. I don't think they can come through over there. So technically a ballista over here will defend this entire section. That's nice. And then we need to start working on planks. So it does indeed look like the both of them are building planks. I'm just not sure if this is actually faster. Or you don't need multiple of these. Although that would be a little bit weird, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so we have the 15 plank limit. Did that lightning strike actually damage our little roads? I'm pretty sure these weren't up during the night, so it couldn't have been the creatures. And something died over here. Man, a lot of weird shit is happening during this storm.
Where wisdom
Okay, I'll take that. Free stuff. Always nice. Okay, stonemason is not building because we already have the 4 that we have set as a limit. Or maybe we can double that.
Archmage at your service.
And will this start producing? No, of course not, because we have 11. Dumbass. Okay. Okay, so planks are being built. Like I said, it's really hard. Yeah, indeed, it was the thunder. Okay, so there's some environmental stuff also involved in the game. That's nice. Oh yeah, and the altar. I completely forgot that I wanted to grab the altar. Okay, so we do need more stone bricks. Yeah, we need a ton of stone bricks. Plus we have a ton of like normal stone, so why not just make a shit ton of bricks, right? We're really not using the normal stone for anything else other than roads at this point. What about these stone walls? Those also need stone bricks, so technically we don't even need the normal stone for anything else. Yeah, because the fishing hut also costs stone bricks. So the wheat farm uses stone. Okay. 10 mana orbs. 10 mana, look at this. 10 mana orb, 40 wood, and 20 food. That is an expensive unit. 40 wood is crazy. Okay. So what should we go with? I mean, we still don't have any kind of extra units. You might have them very soon. Right now I would just wait around, honestly. And not pick up anything. We can pick up a perk. One of these was attack speed. Yeah, this is exactly. Increases attack speed by 10%. But is this the like the normal attack that he does? Like, you know, with the little purple shits being thrown. Because that is extremely slow, and I would love if that would speed up a little bit. Attack damage by 10%. Magic damage by 10%. So I assume these are the spell damage. This is the spell damage, and this is the like wand damage or staff damage. Unless these are completely useless for him, although I don't think that's the case because it's his avatar and all that. So I think this is like the normal damage it does by just right-clicking the enemy, and this is the spell damage, and then this is the attack speed of the normal attacks. Okay, increased by 10%. Let's grab that. Not too much, but it's super slow, so we need to speed that up somehow. Okay, well, night is coming, and we still don't have any more units, but hopefully... I mean, at this point, it's probably not worth getting the Arthur just yet. We can put it over here. It's probably not worth getting. I should probably put down some more ballistas instead. I mean, let's see what happens if we put them in the edges over here. And then, of course, let's go with some more planks. We could probably double the planks, so we don't stop production at this point. We have a ton of wood. It really doesn't make sense to limit ourselves. Okay, interesting management aspects to it as well. This reminds me a lot about, there's a game I tried some time ago. I didn't really get far. I'm trying to think about what it was called. I think it was Against the Storm, maybe. That also had kind of this concept of gathering basic resources, then turning them into other resources, and turning even those into more complex resources. This is very well executed. I love it. Okay, there's a lot to learn, that's for sure. But I can already see that there's going to be a ton of replayability available in this game, because you have all the heroes for one, and then you have all those maps. A good selection of maps. I'm not sure what the maps themselves will offer in terms of variety, but yeah, this is, I think right now I'm at the level where I would say that this is worth picking up, because I'm enjoying the hell out of this one. Plus we can build like nice bases. I assume with these stone walls it would even be better, plus a lot of defenses all over the place, and then look at the amount of units that you can build. I mean, this is crazy. Spearman, archers, slayer, cleric, scout, knight, gunman, paladin, mage, and horseman.
Fine.
Amazing stuff.
On the move.
Okay, so we're not gonna get any... Yeah, let's go with ballistas. Jesus, what is that? Rotting Colossus. That's a big motherfucker. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna take some time to take out, unfortunately. Okay, but this ballista can hopefully attack that guy. No, it cannot. Okay, so the Colossus got through. But this is bad. This is like an insane unit. It even has like a star over there. Okay. Ballista is attacking that one. There's like an ultimate ability or something. Uh-oh, run away. They actually did run away. Yes, follow me. Just a little bit. One more. Two more. Three more. Okay. Okay, let's run back. We're in a bit of a pickle right now because we lost the ballista to the right. Probably should clean this up before engaging the other ones, because here they actually breached. Okay, this one got closer, so now the ballista is attacking. Ballista is doing pretty good damage, but it's clear at this point that one of them is not going to be enough to hold an entire flank. We need multiple. We lost the farm as well. Okay, but we picked up something. More energy, magic damage and stuff. That's nice.
Fine.
Okay, another amulet. Yeah, so at night number 3, you probably do want some more units, or at least better defenses. That's good to know. This is turning into a little bit of a chaos, not having static defenses all over the place. Good thing they're actually aggroed on the palisade walls. Plus, I mean, here I put this lamp, but it didn't really make sense to put it over here because we didn't end up building in that location. Plus, it doesn't really inspire any units because there are no units nearby. Makes sense. Let's protect the ballista and also repair the palisade walls. Let's put down some more palisade walls. Okay, so it's not a surprise that we lost that little lamp. We do have idle workers. Let's put them in other lumber camp. So yeah, like one ballista does damage, but it's like, well, the problem is it's just not enough. We could place a ballista somewhere over here, too close to carpenters, so you can not really stack up stuff next to each other. I mean, that's a ballsy ass lumber dude running out during the night. Yeah, but in general, we're not doing all that much damage, unfortunately. Okay. We can buy some time to build up our defenses. Good thing we have a ton of resources. Except we're not doing all that good on wood. Nice, we leveled up. And that actually restores the health and energy, which is fantastic. If it happens during combat, then it's super useful. Okay, now we have 2 more ability points. So we could upgrade our Freezing Nova. What will the upgrade do? So 1 more meter of radius, 1 more second, and more magic damage. Or 45 magic damage and 65 burn damage to 56 magic damage and 86 burn damage. Or damage over time. And both of them are pretty good. I think we're dealing more damage with the fireballs, so I'm going to go with level 2 fireballs. Seems like a more reasonable option. Okay, we can put down the altar. I'm going to put it down right now. 25 bone. I'm not sure how much magic stuff we can get out of that, but we need to start building up like an actual force. Okay, the sun is coming up. Perfect. Survived. Nice. Wonder if we can like survive, you know, without any other kind of units. What's that? Oh, that's just a random tombstone. Okay, had some stone inside it. And this is a healing fountain. Oh, then we can just camp it and fight off everything. Yeah, kind of. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. I'm happy about that. Okay, let's pick up. Oh, and you can shift Q commands. That's also nice. Love it. Yeah, I think so far I couldn't really complain about any kind of like feature or quality of life feature, anything like that. Nice. Okay, and we are building a spearman, which I said is insanely expensive. Like, it might be one of those games where each unit is like extremely beefy and very difficult to take out, because this is definitely not like a kind of unit, right, that you would start spamming out a bunch of, like in classic RTS games, where you would have like 100 spearmen. This is definitely not going to be the case. But we're running out of wood. Okay, so let's think this through. First, we need housing somewhere. Probably over there is nice, and over here. Okay, let's put some houses over there. And then we need the altar, which is built. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we need 2 bones and 1 charcoal for a man orb. So right off the bat, we can make like 15. But we can probably go with 20 man orbs just from the bones. Okay, and here we have the spearman. So what I'm really interested in seeing is how tanky this unit is. Because if it isn't, then it's going to be a complete waste of money. Okay, need some water. Okay, well then let's start exploring. And I completely neglected the tutorial, by the way. Build a wheat farm, assign worker, and produce wheat. Done in just a moment. Okay, and let's assign a worker to it. Okay.
With wisdom I move.
So let's keep exploring. This is an energy fountain.
Magic strike forth.
And this is, what is that? It's a demonic shrine. Uh-oh.
On the move.
Not sure if we want to get close to a demonic shrine. Okay, let's see what the spearman does. Well, I mean, he's not dying immediately, but he is like super expensive to lose. So I would definitely micro this guy. Holy shit.
Perfect.
Okay, so all the hero unit can pick up stuff. Unfortunately, the healing shrine was on the other side, so I'm just gonna run back to heal up these guys, especially the spearman. Okay, so this is wheat. Build a bakery. The bakery allows you to bake bread for your workers. Eating bread will make your workers happier, and happier workers work faster. Okay. I wonder if... Oh, this is the happiness. The happier the worker, the faster they work. It's funny how it's bread that's making them happy, and I could immediately think of like 5 other things that we could do to make them more happier, but whatever. We'll go with bread. It's probably the most correct. Okay. Bread production facility over here would be nice. Okay, let's see what we can do with the shrine. Channel near the shrine started. 5 out of 60 seconds. We are channeling the shrine, and it just... Gore fiend. Okay, so it's gonna throw units at us while we're channeling the shrine. Okay. Luckily, these aren't too tough. Okay, so far so good. Now I think next level up, I'm gonna get the healing ability. Because now it will make sense to start healing our friends. Bake 5 bread. Okay. Unless the spearman dies. No. Okay, so 5 bread. Okay, 15 seconds left. Yeah, if this guy gets slow, I'm just gonna move him back.
A spell for the focus.
Good news is actually we are close to the energy fountain. Nice. Rite of cleansing completed. Book and a staff. And some weird sounds. Oh, there were some spiders down there. Okay. 1 second. Frostlink amulet. Stat changes if equipped. Beautiful. They have comparison. Stat comparison. Nice. So this is clearly not worth picking up, but it's nice that they give you the option to, like, you know, compare to what you already have. Beautiful. Book of knowledge. Crafted from library. Right click. Gain +1 perk point. Ooh. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, we have 3 perk points. Okay, we'll check that out soon. Pretty bad stuff. Okay, we'll just head back. Dismantle this equipment and also check out our perks. So right now I'm not really keen on going with this route anymore, of getting more mana orbs. I'd rather, I think... Hero experience is actually pretty nice. In the long run. Or magic damage plus 10%. It's even better. I don't think increasing like the normal attack damage would be as useful. Let's just go with this one. Magic damage. Craft a lantern from the charcoal burner. Oh, what does this do? Used in an outpost to light up the area at night. We don't even have outposts just yet. Okay, we can now build an archer actually. And the reason is because we have 1 bow. So that's interesting, right? That actually, now we don't have any bows, but we can build bows from the carpenter. So we actually need to build the equipment of like the stronger units before we can build the unit itself. So this is once again like super expensive, right? Okay, let's build 3 more workers actually. Yeah, this is why I meant that I hope that these guys are kind of tough, because otherwise this would be like an entire, this is like crazy big investment. 10 mana orbs, 1 hide, I mean that's not too bad, and 20 food, that's also not bad, but the 40 wood for the spearmen is insane. Especially that we're not doing too good. And we kind of need to expand soon, unfortunately, because we need more area to actually get some more wood from. Because we're using wood for the charcoal, we're also using wood for the planks. Woodcutter base, it's not lit. Okay, then let's light up this area. Let's do it like this. Okay, let's see what we can do. Once this is done, I'm gonna put down I'm gonna put down woodcutter camp, and I think, can we build over walls? Yes, that is such an amazing feature. I hate it when you need to manually break down the walls just to put down a gate. This is exactly how it should be done. You can just replace the walls with the gate. Beautiful, perfect. Very nice. Okay, let's do that. Immediately I'm going to assign 2 workers in that. To make it, maybe even make this look good by using a road. Okay, now the only problem is this isn't really defended. First we should probably apply some fortification actually. Maybe that, and this will be the exit. I have this position. And connect this up. Okay. Oh, and plus our fortifications also need wood. That's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna put this on the edge. And then we need 1 more plank. For that we need wood, which we should actually cut with the hero. We're in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, this is great, honestly. Very much enjoying this so far. And once you learn all the the game mechanics and get better at using these features, it's definitely going to be even more enjoyable. But so far, it's already fantastic. That looks pretty shit, but whatever. Maybe I'm going to build a ballista over there. Okay, here already is 30 wood. Let's bring that back because we need the wood for the planks and a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay, also, I'm going to dismantle these 2 things. Iron ore and wood. Okay. Even more wood. That's nice.
Perfect.
Let's chop some trees. It does look like that we're actually losing the trees that we are chopping. Yeah, it even says that we have like 100 and something left, 60 something left. But overall, it's like a good amount of resources, right? It's not like you're going through them at an insane pace. We have some bones. Let's make some more man orbs. Okay, now we have an archer. And the mage. Okay. Okay, 30 wood, I'm gonna go back. Because we need some energy to start fighting. So as the game said in the beginning, this is optimized for 6 days. Yeah, 6 calls, and then you lose, essentially. That's what the game told us in the beginning. Okay. We need more planks.
Arcane winds guide me.
Hold on. Okay, that's a good amount of damage. Okay. We don't even need to go out. I think we're just gonna stick to lumber camps.
Done. With wisdom I move.
Yeah, so the ballistas are good. It's just that by themselves they're not actually
On the move.
that good. Like having 2 or 3 ballistas would probably be fantastic. Because they also do AoE as we have seen.
Your order?
Which is the sheer raw damage, right? Isn't that good? We'll probably use the lamp over here because it's super dark. Yeah, it just takes a shit ton of time for you to actually get some kills. Okay, so we're being attacked over here, but that's being dealt with. Now here you have 2 ballistas, for example, and they can't even break through the palisade walls, so that's nice.
Arcane winds guide me.
Yeah, well, we just need to build a bunch of ballistas then.
Yes.
All over the place. We don't have the wood to do so, unfortunately, and that means it's starting to snowball that we don't even have enough charcoal. Oh, we have another one of these colossus. Colossus. Okay, now hopefully with our friends. Oh, there's gonna be like an ultimate ability. Yep. Okay. What is that, bro? Necromancer. Tenebrous. Or however you say that. Is this like a hero unit, boss unit? Well, he's not really taking... Well, he's taking a lot of damage for a boss unit. Because it looks like in time we're getting hero units thrown at us. Another level up. Yeah, we're definitely getting the healing stuff. Okay, quick saving. There's a lot of saves actually when the game freezes. Happy about that. But I also want to check out like what kind of options we have for saving right after we survive this. Oh my god. Okay, 1 second. Abilities. And I want this. Halo of Life. And we can also grab some more perks. So I'm actually gonna grab the normal attack damage. So now our E is Halo of Life. Okay, so anyone who's inside will be healed. Probably want to get the spearman back. I don't want to lose these guys. They're super expensive to make. Yeah, we definitely need some microing.
On the move.
Run back, boys.
Fine.
Oh, we are getting torn up out here. Shit. Guy's running in for a fight, but he's not actually healed. Oh, there was a unit over there. Okay, that's why it exploded. Yeah, not bad first try. As for a run, but I can definitely see some areas of improvement, like just being faster with everything else. The thing is, we're not actually getting attacked from all those different locations. The problem is we actually lost another ballista over here. I might just do like a cheeky surround with some stone stuff.
Arcane winds guide me.
Okay, now this breastplate, more healing and more health. So this is more like a tanky kind of equipment, but I don't think we need it. We need energy. Did I lose the archer? No, I just don't see him. There he is. Okay.
Yes.
There's some attacks over there. And there's an archer over there. But because it's not close, we can actually rebuild that section. Okay. So yeah, wood is extremely important. As I said in the beginning, in all of these games, wood is super important. Because that's just gonna start snowballing, right, if we run out of it. And in this case, we won't have any charcoal, we don't have any planks to build more ballistas, and it's just bad in general. Okay, I think we may have survived. Nice. I'm not sure, like this is actually a lot longer than I was planning on playing this, but I'm super invested in it. I think I'm gonna cut this here. Like I said, I'm gonna see what kind of options we have for saving. Then chop some trees, and then do a very quick like summary.
Your order?
Okay, I just wanted this to actually. Or is it already daytime officially? Is day number 5? Yeah, probably. Okay, so let's see. Add to your wish list. Body, I'm gonna buy it immediately. I don't need to add it to the wish list. Quick save. And we don't have any other save. I assume this save and exit will also quick save. Okay, so that means actually that we only have one save slot per game, as it looks. So you cannot really go back or make that easy on yourself. You will always override the previous save. Okay, that's nice. I never mind that, honestly, in these kind of games, because you try to survive, you fail, you try again, and that's really the whole point of these kind of games. So that's not really a problem in my opinion, that you cannot have like multiple saves and then just start jumping back. Kind of like a roguelite-y situation. Okay. I'm going to drop a quick save. So yeah, very nice game. Thank you very much for the suggestion. This is actually amazing. I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'm not sure what the viewership will be on this video. Based on that, I'll see if making videos on it is actually going to be worth it. But I'm definitely going to be playing it because this is extremely fun, as I said. A very nice aesthetic. Love. I mean, just look at this. This looks amazing, I think. And this is just like a first attempt. You can probably even make this look even better or more optimal. Having these storage sites are also amazing, that you can just drop resources nearby, and then this fortification looks awesome. And I can imagine like we're building a big ass fortress all over the place, and then we have a ton of things to actually discover still. Haven't even got to the end of the tutorial yet, because probably starting it on hard wasn't the best idea, but whatever. I just wanted to see what kind of challenge it is, or it's gonna give us a pretty good amount of challenge so far, and we're not even in the end. And then we of course have the final invasion, which is probably going to wreck us. But yeah, very good amount of content. I'm super happy about that. A lot more than I had anticipated just by watching some like the trailers and gameplay trailers and all that, and screenshots. So there's a lot more than I had originally anticipated, especially with having equipment slots. That's nice. You could say that's a little bit bare bones because you can just have one of each. It's not like you can have multiple rings or an amulet or some other kinds of stuff. Definitely not as deep as like a Spellforce game. You have a good amount of abilities, but yeah, 6 abilities plus a trait, and then so you have some perks which are traditional, like percentage modifiers. I'm always torn on this when I see percentage modifiers, because for one, it's nice to have, but on the other hand, I like more exciting stuff, which are not just based on, hey, this is 10% more and then another 10% more, but rather like maybe like harvesting resources can be done in an AoE fashion, or I don't know, I just said something. But yeah, these abilities look nice. The gameplay flow is amazing. Like I said, for me, this is definitely worth picking up. I think it's like 27.5 euros or something very, very concrete. Let me just check it real quick. Darfall. That's even how you say it. Oh, it's 24.5 euros. So yeah, I mean, so far, based on this 1.5 hours, this is worth it for me. Great stuff. Like I said, if you guys like this, like the video, and we'll see if I can make more videos on this. I would love to, but it really depends on you guys, because if you guys don't like watching this, then I'm not gonna bother making any more videos. Okay, thanks for watching, and thanks for the suggestion. I'll see you guys next time.